I don't want to dig so deep into something that takes so much commitment and then later regret it. So we're just taking one simple step at a time. It has been 1 year since we have finished our barndominium. That journey in itself was such a trying time on our family, but we worked together, we persevered, and we love the home that we built together. And now we are on a new journey, and that journey is homesteading. I don't think homesteading was ever in my initial plans ever in my life. The closest thing I guess that I ever got to kind of like gardening and all of that was when I would come up to Georgia and I would visit my Uncle Paul and Aunt Tina, and they always had, they had chickens, they had gardens, they had goats, pigs, all of that. And I always kind of liked that lifestyle. I always thought my aunt and uncle always had this very, they had that simple life, even though they are probably some of the hardest workers I have ever met. And that may be where some of this, I guess, want to try homesteading kind of came from. You're never really too sure if this is the kind of lifestyle that you really want to have. So at least my goal for doing all of this, since it is all very new, is to just go slow. And that is what we've done this first year. It is so easy to compare, your journey with others. You can see other homesteaders and ones that are just starting out where you feel, oh man, they're doing so much more than I was able to do my first year. Comparison is a thief of joy. I say that all the time because I constantly have to remind myself. And, I am going slow, taking one project at a time, because that's what's going to be best for me and for my family. I don't want to dig so deep into something that takes so much commitment and then later regret it. So we're just taking one simple step at a time. And this past year, it may not look like on the surface that we did a whole bunch to get into homesteading, but once you look at all of these clips that you're about to see, I think we did good. And I'm very proud of this first year. And I hope you enjoy this video.
Dilly dilly, dilly dilly.
But building our house took longer than what was expected. We actually didn't get to finish building the house until April of 2023. And to be honest, I was kind of bummed that I wasn't already in my house and that I didn't get to start on my garden. Why I decided to start a YouTube channel is it's a way to kind of document my life and where I'm at right now. And it will give me something that I'll be able to look back on one day and look at the memories and the things that we've made over this time. To our little compost pile to show you what we've got so far. Like I said, it's not much, but this is just what we're working with. Yeah, nothing fancy. It was free. All the stuff we had was free. It's just to kind of get us started. I am not trying to have a Pinterest perfect garden or house. In fact, I'm going to be showing you some clips of how my backyard and everything looks right now. And to be honest, to me, I'm a little bit embarrassed about it, but you know what? Life is life, and not everything is going to be Pinterest perfect. And so I just wanted to throw that in there in case any of y'all were expecting anything not short of perfection. We're not gonna find that here because, again, We are learning and trying to figure this out. Yeah, this is future garden plot 2024. Very exciting. And here is the Nuggets' new little setup. It is an old dog crate that we had laying around. Today is day 6 of our first week of raising baby chicks. And unfortunately, we had a loss this morning. One of our golden girls passed away. In case you're wondering, what role am I playing in building this chicken coop? I'm the flippin' gopher. You know, go for this, go for that. And my green beans. And look. Oh, isn't he cute? Can you tell we're from Florida? Well, dag nabbit, flat tire. This is gonna make my job so much more difficult. My 3 little raised garden beds. Well, 2 of those beds just did not really produce anything. is, you know, you keep starting projects, but then you don't fully finish them. Today we are going to be starting a sourdough starter. This is the rise after about 8 hours. We're getting there. So my sourdough starter is stubborn. It has a mind of its own. It is always hungry. I can't get it to rise double in size. I mean, we got good bubbles. It smells like bread. It's just taking longer than the 14 days for it to double in size. So I'm going to take some time and just slowly start organizing the shed to where, one, we can actually find the things that we're looking for, and two, to where we can actually walk in without tripping on something. So as you can see, here is our shed where everything just kind of got thrown in here. Building supplies, tools, screws, nails, everything. Just a quick little progress video, real quick, what I got done today. Yeah, it's still a hot mess up in here. Oh my gosh, it finally did it. Oh, this took so flippin' long, but look, it doubled in size. Yes! Sourdough bread, here I come. So here it is, my very first sourdough loaf. It is, I mean, it's hot, but not very big. I don't know. This might turn into breadcrumbs. I think I finally have figured it out. Third time's a charm. But we got this bread. It smells amazing. It looks amazing. It's not too dark. Can't wait for it to cool and to slice into it. Hoping that this is it, that I figured it out. Can you hear it crackling? This is good. This weekend we went to another festival, and I didn't film it because I forgot my camera, but my husband surprised me and bought me this new bread box. I think it is beautiful. We didn't really have a place to like store all the bread I've been baking. We've been storing it in the microwave, so now we have a nice little home for the bread, and it comes with like, this is like a cutting board, so you can like cut your bread right here, store it in there. It's beautiful. I love it. So you know what I did today? I made him bread, because that's how marriages work, right? So this is my garlic bed that I planted just a few weeks ago, and my garlic is sprouting. It's the beginning of November. Like, is that normal? A predator got into our run and got 2 of our nuggets, and I'm having a hard time about that. Checked on my nuggets this morning, and guess what? We have our first egg. Oh my gosh, our $1,000 egg. I guess that's the joke, you know, because people say, oh, we get free eggs. Well, this first egg is all of the cost and the time and everything that you put in to get this first egg. So, but I'm just so excited. I wasn't expecting eggs to start until like January or even February. So this morning, waking up and seeing this, it was a nice little surprise. I'm very excited. And that is it, my friend. Here we have vanilla extract in the making. So it's a brisk 20 degrees this morning, and I have some warm water in my thermos to bring to my nuggets, because their water is frozen and so is our hose, so they need some fresh water. My nuggets making this hard on me. My electric door does not want to stay shut, and it keeps opening back up, and so they keep coming in here trying to figure out what's going on while I'm trying to clean out this coop. And my nuggets. Alright, come on, let's go get in the run. Let's try this again. This is making this take much longer. You know, the worst part about doing like these chicken chores, or any kind of chore for that matter, around our new little homestead kind of thing, but it's not so much doing the actual work itself. For me, it's this. Now I gotta put this away, gotta clean up the trash, put away all the tools. It's the cleanup after you clean up, that's the worst part for me. So today's project on the homestead, we are needing to create a better space for parking. All of my kids are driving with their own vehicles, and we have too many cars and it just blocks up our driveway. So we are clearing out this whole section here. This is from whenever we were building and knocking down trees, clearing the land for our home. They've just kind of been sitting there, so we're going to be going through these, breaking them down. Gonna have like rock and everything laid down here to get rid of this mud, and just gonna create a nice parking area for all of our vehicles. Having a tractor is pretty nice. I remember whenever we were clearing our land, and all we had was chainsaws, burn barrels, and we had a small little wood chipper. And so we had to like carry off everything by hand, like to get it out of the way. So it is very nice to just kind of load up a tractor and then let it just drive a huge load. Saves a lot of time and also saves a lot of energy. Well, we think it looks much better. This was actually a difficult decision for me to make because I have invested like 5 months, trying to establish that starter. And sourdough bread, I mean, it tastes amazing, and it is, it's very good for your gut. It's a healthy bread. But this year, I have said in other videos that I am focusing on simple. That is my word for 2024. And I am just trying to find simple ways to living more simply. And to be honest, sourdough, it was not very simple for me. Did you lay me an egg? One of these ladies, she had a rough time this morning. Look at that big egg. Oh, it had 2 yolks in that big egg. That's the first time we've ever seen that. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna have to come up with another method because this isn't working. My cats, I keep knocking it down and I have to keep replanting these things. So we need to come up with something different. We are still working on this huge mountain of fill dirt or topsoil. And as you can see, we're doing a pretty good job trying to level all this out more. And while we are doing this, we are getting a lot of rock. So what we decided we're going to do, we're just starting to pile up all of the rocks that we have. And we're thinking about using those as a border around my garden beds. Look at this. Woo, I'm walking through a tunnel. It's gonna be so pretty with all the stuff growing in it. Look at our beautiful raspberry trellis. We have been told that when you have a rooster, you need to have more hens for their safety. So that's pretty much the main reason why we are getting more chicks this season. Here's the new babies, getting all settled in to their new home. Hi, my nuggets. Be nice. The shed is finally done. And on the side of the shed, this is where we decided that we are going to be building our woodshed. Okay, we pretty much finished our little woodshed. It is not fancy by any means. We used the scrap metal that was still left over from us building our house. We have a couple pallets. I mean, as you can see, the metal is all dirty from just kind of sitting in our yard, but yeah, we have those pallets, and it's covered on the majority of all the sides. And yeah, this is gonna work. It's gonna work nice. No, ma'am. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. So my tiller's not working. it keeps cutting out and I don't know how to fix it. 45 minutes later, I tilled this 4x8 garden bed with a shovel. All the rocks, and I don't know if you can see it. I got a blister in my hand, right in the middle. Ouch. It's been a while since I've ever had a blister. Probably should have wore gloves. We'll know that better for next time. You know what's one thing? I don't know if a lot of people mention this on, about with homesteading or people just starting out. I don't think you need a gym membership when you are building things and gardening and just all the work that you're constantly doing outside to, have the simpler life, especially when you're just starting out and building things. Yeah, you don't need a gym membership. You just need to get outside and you need to garden, and everything will just take care of itself. I don't know how much longer we're going to have a rooster, because he started attacking. It used to be about once a month, and this past week he's attacked me a couple times and my husband once. I'm surprised my husband didn't shoot him then on the spot. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with this rooster. We are finally done. We finished our run extension and small little coop. This bread's got character. Look at him. He's not even, but he's gonna taste delicious. Boop, 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 boop. And I have just 2 beds left to prep and plant in. Oh, just 2 more. We're almost done. Well, look what I did. I finished the last 2 beds of my garden. Woo! I am done tilling this year. My happy place. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to follow along so that way we can all learn and grow together, like and subscribe, and we will catch y'all on the next video. God bless.